Hello, I'm XToyCat and welcome back to the Minecraft Xbox 360 mod showcase video. These are fun videos I don't really get to make that often over here because there aren't that many mods available for Minecraft on the console, which you're probably aware of because you haven't played around too many yourself, I imagine, because basically you first of all have to be able to download maps, which requires, its whole own set of thing, but then also you have to only apply the mods to the map itself or to your inventory, otherwise it won't run in the normal Minecraft Xbox 360, which is, why certain mods that come along like this one are so interesting, because today I'll be showing you a mod which allows you to place loot crates which are randomly generated every single time you open / destroy them, which basically makes them like lucky blocks, like random loot generation, and it makes them really interesting for a whole bunch of stuff I'll be showing you with today's videos. Hopefully you all do enjoy it, like the video if you do because it helps out the channel, and let's know you do like the Minecraft console mod showcases. But with that said, let's get straight into it, and let's start this spawn area, because there's just one particular mod thing I really liked here, because, even though these name tags are mid-air, also pretty impressive, the thing I really love about it is these pistons up here, because they've actually taken a piston, but changed the top half of the piston, so the piston head block, into lava, and, this thing right here, they just changed the second half there. I didn't know you could do that, and it might be a recent thing, but it means that you can have lava pistons, which I just think is pretty amazing, and that's something you might not have spotted before. They look like they're just cool little, it looks like it's lava carpet, but it's actually a lava piston, which is almost more confusing if you ask me, but that's that right there. Let's actually go to the credits first of all, actually, because I need to show off who exactly made this mod, because obviously there are a set of people, or it's still working on Minecraft console mods, and they are these people right here, mapped by them. Follow them at these Twitter handles, the loot crates also by them, MC Tool Chest by Sinodone, and then Castlecrafter Production, subscribe YouTube. Anyway, that said, there are the credits, as you can see, made by those people. They're the people that made this possible, and that's why stuff like this the loot crate stuff is possible, and why it's so interesting, because if we go over here now, so over to the mods this way, then you'll see that all this mod contains is just a single chest filled with other chests, which you might look at and be like, wow, that's kind of dull, so it's just a chest, and, that's what it seems like on the start of it, but because they actually are, Lucky Crate mod stuff, they're all named that way, they're really, really interesting because they allow you to do stuff that you might not have, I guess, figured you could do. Okay, so let's go to this one crate right here. They like to do this really interesting thing because basically every single chest contains a randomized set of loot, and the randomized set of loot is only accessible by breaking the chest. You can actually open the chest, but it, for some reason, because there's randomized loot in it, it's like a console bug or something, it won't actually let you open the chest normally. You do have to break it, so if you want to see what's in there, you can, but it breaks very quickly. So instead what you have to do is you have to break it like this, and then what you're going to find is a randomized chest. And these randomized chests, you'll notice there's a lot of similarities between these and, ones you get from starting the world. So this was actually a really garbage chest because, look, I just got some coal. But you'll notice how some of them have a lot of similarities with ones you get in the world, and some of them are just like super chests. So let's try this one, see if we get a bit luckier. Well, instead of rotten flesh, we got gold and a chest again. Well, let's try again with this one, shall we? I'm sure this will be the one that makes everything better. Yeah, you can kind of see each of these chests contains entirely different sets of loot. I'm getting very unlucky with this one, but what I figured would be kind of cool, assuming we get some luck going back in here, is to try and do this. But so let's put these back. Let's get some different chests out. Is to try and do this and then fight a bunch of mobs based on only having some number of chests. So we'll spawn in 16 zombies or 16 skeletons or both or some mixture of the two, and then we'll try and fight them using only 3 or 4 sets of this, because right now we've got basically nothing. Let's just conclude this is nothing. Let's go using one of these teleporters, because you might have seen this mod before also, and let's fight them on one of the pixel arts, and let's see how well we can do with just 3 chests. So yeah, we'll take 1 of each. Actually, we'll take 2 of each chest, so we'll have a chest there, a chest there, a chest here, chest there, chest there, and a chest there, and whatever we get in these chests, so we're going to put these in my inventory now, whatever we get in these chests, we're going to use just to fight, a bunch of skeletons and mobs. I'm going to see how it goes, to make like a kind of little fun dynamic, like a mob survival little thing. So this one's pretty good, because it gave me a golden apple, not really much else in terms of fighting. The first time I opened one, they had like a diamond sword, so I assume they were all like that. Okay, lots of good stuff here, more golden apple. It looks like we're going to be fighting the mobs with our fist at this rate, so hopefully we get something a bit better in this chest, which contains just redstone. So great chest if you're working on redstone and you're only missing 2 redstone dust. Not a great chest for me. That one contains just food. This next one, though, this is going to be the lucky one, I reckon, because okay, I was actually right. As you can see, that's a fire protection 4 unbreaking free diamond chestplate. It's got the random enchantment stripe there, and we've also got this amazing sword right here, which honestly, by itself, might be all we need, unless this next chest over here is also lucky. Because as you can see, okay, this is another good one. So, yeah, there's a really interesting trend that I noticed that I don't know if, the map makers noticed or if, it's intentional or not. But basically, because the way these work, as far as they know, is using loot tables. So, loot tables, if you don't know, are a thing that's actually built into the game. That means these should be, 1, affected by luck. And that means also that each one has its own, little specific loot table because it's based on different things. And if you're curious as to what I mean by that, let's first of all, so we've got all the armor on, let's drink a luck potion, and let's try another lucky crate. So I forgot which one I actually did last, so we might get this all wrong. I guess it'd probably be this one, but if we now open these chests again, we should get even luckier using luck potion, which means that if you use this mod, you now have a better use for luck. So we got some enchanted diamond stuff and enchanted diamond stuff. Let's check this one over here. And, oh, didn't break it properly. But yeah, if we keep checking these, we should, in theory, get lucky of our loot. So, enchanted iron again. Maybe not, actually. I mean, it's luckier than it was before on average, but we're still not finding anything, like, next level amazing, right? Like, yeah, we haven't found anything like that so far. So we'll leave all that stuff to be, and now we'll use the 6 chests we got so far, which gives us, realistically, like, a sword, a golden apple, and some armor. And we'll fight all of these mobs, and we'll give that kind of a fun little try. So let's spawn in a bunch of them over here. Oh, it's daytime, so yeah, maybe we should, whatever, we'll just fight the mobs at night and make it a bit more fun, because flaming mobs will set you on fire if you're playing on anything above easy. But it looks like they fight each other regardless, and that's kind of that. However, I think it would be kind of more fun than just spawning a bunch of mobs, which, again, probably should have thought through the fact that it's nighttime, is if we actually spawn in the wither, because, again, this is something that, I see, like, used as a frequent use of lucky blocks, and obviously these have a similar function to lucky block, just, based into the game itself. Why don't we have it so that, let's go to one of these little corners, let's go into the credits board corner, so, sorry credits, but you might get destroyed here, and let's spawn in the wither, and let's try and fight the wither using this, because this is sharpness and not smite, so it's not perfectly built for the wither, but it means that we can still, have this fun, super fun battle that can change every single time you have it. And again, the loot stuff kind of changes the whole mechanics of the wither fight, because it's not about like, oh yeah, I have the perfect potions, I have to use what I have to the best of my ability, and that's kind of an interesting little change, isn't it? But yeah, let's take these skulls, let's place one up there, one over there, and one over there, and let's fight the wither now. So, again, this is, I think this cave is very thin, so it'll probably fly out after not too long, and I don't really have a bow, so I can't chase him. But let's give it a try anyway, What's the stop me? Okay, so there you can see he did in fact break a lot of stuff to get out, and there's diamonds up there as well. I don't know how those chests end up like that. But yeah, let's fight the wither, shall we? And as you can see, it's gonna get very challenging very fast. Which I kind of like love the idea though of just like, yeah, let's try and fight the wither using only stuff we get from these chests, because also this is super loud. Right? You forget how loud the wither is until he's destroying your whole life. But yeah, basically the wither is a pretty fun use of these. Even the Ender Dragon, like trying to do any Minecraft challenge while under the control. Should we swim up the water? Is that how we're going to get to him? Okay, there we go. We got to head in. We're going to do this bit by bit. We just need to keep on making jumps like this. But yeah, so I really love the idea of flying out with or something like this. Maybe in a bit more of a controlled environment, but I guess, just in the sky like this. Maybe this will teach me to get unlucky and not get a bow next time. But yeah, so that's like one idea. But I also love the idea of like maybe fight another person. Like both give yourselves like one of like 5 different types of crates, and then fight to the death using the stuff you have. Because then you've got like a battle which can change every single time you have it. And again, that can apply to any PvP stuff, whether it's Hunger Games or Skywars or anything like that. They can all be resolved and made better by using these crates. And I think that's a cool thing you'll see from more custom maps in the future. So again, if you don't download maps, obviously you can't experience this yourself. But the fact that it exists in Minecraft console is pretty cool stuff by itself, because again, loot tables, luck potion, all that sort of stuff, and also the fact that if you ever see maps being played, or you ever play certain custom maps, then that means you'll see this probably be used at some point, because I think again the possibilities are kind of interesting once they work out like the variants, because if one person gets 2 redstone and one person gets this sword, it's not quite so fair. But everything else about it I really do quite like. And let me know in the comments down below now if you want to see me like face off against someone, whether it's a YouTuber or a friend or whatever, on like using these crates to kind of like fight to the death, because I think that could be a really interesting little challenge. But then again, let me know what you think with the words and stuff down below. Like it if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like this sort of stuff. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one, not necessarily where I get destroyed by the... Oh, he's down a hole now. Okay. Where I don't necessarily get destroyed by the wither every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see those daily on your homepage. And, oh my god. And I guess I'll see you all in the next video. So, goodbye everyone.